Would it be statistically accurate to say there has been an increase in police killings over the last 6 months?
No, not at all. I think I don't have the data on hand, but if you look back for the last year prior to me being in office, there were more police killings. But again, it automatically comes to extrajudicial killings. The fact is that the number of illegal firearms out there, it is a war zone. Had it not been for the professionalism of the police officers, the homicide rate could have been doubled. That is how hard that they are working out there. But we are seeing a situation where people are shooting at police officers. I am speaking about the Carnage incident. A bullet hit the police officer in his jacket. He had a 1-inch penetration in his chest. The bulletproof vest saved his life, and people had the audacity to say that the police officers were wrong.
My next question is, with the greatest of respect, it is for you to clear the record. Is there any instruction from the police leadership to have a different approach to persons shooting at them? I know there's quite a bit of discussion about the one shot, one kill issue some time ago. But is there any change in operational approach?
Yes, there's a change.
That would precipitate what people seem to believe is some sort of agenda on the part of police officers?
Yes.
That is out of the normal.
And let me clarify. As this leader, I sit in this chair. I intend to defend my officers to the core once they adhere to the law. No, what happened for years gone by is that persons would have fired shots at police officers, and the police officer would be reluctant to return fire because they do not know if they will probably be covered, protected, or defended by their leaders. And rightly so. So they will understand, I am not getting into a firefight because I do not know what are going to be the repercussions. I am working and adhering to the law. So I am pressing that envelope to let criminals know. And this is what the society, when you see the society pushing an 80% approval rating, is because previously this was a lawless society where it was felt that the criminals had full control and the police had just given up. We had thrown the white flag. What I am doing now, yes, the agenda has changed. The agenda has changed when I am saying it is time for us to fight back. We have a country to defend. And I am not going to sit idly by and have anyone shoot at my police officers and have my officers expect that they will not be protected by their commissioner.
So what are the specific guidelines to officers
Sure.
in the line of duty? And it is a dangerous job, let's not pretend. Their lives are also at risk on a daily basis. But when you say, as the commissioner, and a very popular commissioner at that, you will not be shot at without having the opportunity to defend yourself or shoot back. What are the parameters to that? Because to some people, it may be accurately or inaccurately the perception that, well, once you pull out a gun at an officer, they get a bullet. Clarify for us, the public,
you just said
what the guideline is.
You just said it. If anyone draws a firearm or shoots at my officers, they have full right within the law and within the authority that is in them that they have to fire back. And that's what people have a problem with. Because you heard, the years gone by, Paul, you heard the comical statement, well, why didn't you shoot them in their leg? And this is where I want to clarify the one shot, one kill. It is, if you want to change the word kill to neutralize, that is within the law. It is your right if you have a firearm. And I'll give you an example. If I try to neutralize you by aiming at your arm or your leg, I can miss one, and two, it is not going to neutralize you. It will continue to give you the opportunity to fire at me, which is why they see people who have firearms, people who go on an indoor range or an outdoor range will understand what I'm saying. The average citizen who has never held a water gun would not understand. The targets that you have to train with, it's a head and a chest target, and there's a reason for that, because a firearm is not a toy. A firearm is not made to try to just injure someone. It was built to kill. The criminals have that. So if someone is aiming a weapon at you to kill you, the only way that you can defend yourself and defend law-abiding citizens who may also be possibly killed in the process is for you to neutralize the opponent.
And does that neutralize mean kill, shoot
No.
to kill, or shoot? Clarify, and excuse my ignorance, but what does it specifically mean for the persons drawing the concept?
All right, the concept of neutralize means to ensure that the person doesn't have the capacity to fire back at you whilst you're firing, which is why the targets and your aim at the head and the chest. I could even go further. There's something called the double tap method that is used. The double tap means that you're supposed to fire 2 shots to make sure that that person does not have the capability to fire back. So if you want a one shot, one kill, it's a very dramatic line.
Is it a military? I have heard it bandied about it's a military code that should not be applied to a police service.
Yeah, but the police service has the same targets, the same concept, because your aim is to neutralize the
But
individuals.
are you crossing a line to military action as opposed to police service
No,
action?
I'm crossing the line to defend my officers, to protect them from being killed. I would like you, when you all leave here, you can go downstairs. I'd like the public to also go outside the police admin building. We have lost 54 police officers in the last few decades. Some of them have been killed. In my last year, I had several officers shot at and hit. And by the grace of God, there have been no casualties. And the people who continue to condemn me and criticize me, you don't have family members or friends who are police officers to understand what they go through and the horror that it can feel for a family member to know that your husband, your son, your father was killed in the line of duty as a police officer while trying to defend a stranger. This is why it is the most noble of all professions, where they are prepared to put their lives out. And all I'm asking is to cut us some slack and try to give us the opportunity. We will not be perfect, but society is not perfect. But we are expected to hold to a higher standard. But by doing that, we are criticized, we are condemned, we are undermined on every factor. When there's a gang-related shooting, the media takes no great focus, certain elements of the media, compared to the police get involved. As soon as the police gets involved, it plays the game of, let's see if we can catch them. Let's see if it is that the police was involved in extrajudicial killing. But you're seeing, and so I have to be thankful that we have video evidence or photographs of bullets hitting the police vehicles, of the police officer getting hit.
Download the Izzso app now for up-to-the-minute news and exclusive news content, and visit our website, Izzso.com. Izzso, news travels fast.